Greetings everyone. Welcome to the Ael Open Day webinar. We're thrilled to have more than 170 guests joining us this evening. I look forward to sharing the next hour with you. My name is Daniel Venter and I am part of the academic staff here at the Academy for Environmental Leadership. And tonight we'll be looking at what the High Certificate in Conservation Ecology entails, and we'll take you on a tour of our beautiful campus and then hear some stories from our past students. But before I get carried away, I'm going to hand over to our CEO, Heidi Bartis, who will be doing a short introduction of the AEL. Over to you, Heidi.
Hello everyone. My privilege to introduce the AEL to you. The AEL has a beautiful campus on the banks of the Orange River, where you can enjoy a year of learning, discovery, and having lots of fun. Over the years, we have seen students arrive as matriculants and leave as inspired young adults. A year with the AEL will therefore develop, transform and grow you on your mission to take on the next step in your journey. Your journey could either be to pursue further studies or the excitement of entering the workforce. The AEL is a higher education institution, and we pride ourselves in being an action-packed year of self-development where we combine academic learning, outdoor adventure and personal development in one transformative year. We are as excited as you are for the next step in your journey and invite you to listen and absorb as much information as you can.
Thank you, Heidi, for that brief introduction. Next, I'll be telling you how our academic program here at AEL is accredited. Our High Certificate in Conservation Ecology is the NQF5 qualification, as you can see, which means that it's a step up from a matric qualification, but is placed before a diploma at NQF level 6 and a degree at NQF level 7. Our program is accredited by the Department of Higher Education and Training, as well as the South African Qualifications Authority and the Council of Higher Education. Being accredited by these entities recognizes our High Certificate as a formal qualification, giving employers an indication of the skills and knowledge our students have gained throughout the year. These accreditations are important because they ensure excellence of teaching, learning and assessment standards. It ensures transparency and provides reassurance to our students, their parents and all stakeholders regarding what our program has to offer. But what is it exactly that AEL offers? Not everyone understands what conservation ecology is, so let's delve into it. Ecology is the study of all living things, how they interact with one another, as well as their non-living environment. Conservation ecology is therefore how we utilize this information to sustainably use our natural resources, safeguarding biodiversity as well as their related ecosystem services. Most people are familiar with botany and zoology, but these focus on plants and animals specifically. When the need arose to understand natural systems more holistically, it gave birth to a new multidisciplinary field known as ecology. In our conservation ecology course, we have two major sections, one focusing on exactly that, ecology, and the other is more focused on personal mastery of our students. In this conservation ecology section, we cover topics such as sustainability, environmental threats, data collection, as well as environmental legislation. Our other section covers two topics known as conflict management and personal development. These will prepare our students for what lies after AEL. Although we are an academic institution with focus on academia, studying is not the only thing our students will be doing. So let's take a look at those other things. Wow, a year at AEL does seem like a lot of fun and excitement. However, we have a way of integrating these extracurricular activities into our academic program. During our field craft and tracking course, led by James Minya, one of only 19 global master trackers, as well as Omokai Kruiper, a descendant of the legendary David Kruiper, our students learn some attention to detail through the identification of animal tracks. On the Orange River rowing trip, our students spend a weekend rowing 50 kilometers along the Orange River, and they get to sleep under the stars. This links back to our personal development modules, as it is quite the grueling adventure. We also have several day trips to farms and nature reserves, but most of all, our academic tours link back to what we handle in our modules, and our students get to see in practice what they've learned in class. Let's hear from Heidi what our students can do after studying this high certificate in conservation ecology.
So what lies ahead after studying conservation ecology at the AEL? Students can either enter the labour market or choose to study further at other higher education institutions. Many of our students further their studies. Our alumni have studied successfully at all the mainstream higher education institutions in South Africa, such as Stellenbosch University, Free State, Pretoria University, Seaput, and many other institutions, just to name a few. Prospective students should note that many, if not most of our alumni, have furthered their studies in conservation ecology, and also various other paths such as agriculture, winemaking, and others have studied engineering, accounting, business and law. Some of them finished degrees and master's degrees, and one of our alumni is currently pursuing a PhD. We look forward to hearing from our alumni a little bit later on. Let me introduce you to the AEL academic team. This team is led by Professor Leopold van Heestien. He's the executive head of the AEL, who has strong linkages with the Stellenbosch University. We also have Dr. Matthijs Strydom, who is the head of the academic program, and he is supported by Dr. Derek Forbanka, who is our lecturer for conservation ecology. Our academic staff, the complement, consists of experienced professionals and academics in conservation, soil science, ecology, environmental management, and environmental legislation. So what is the benefit of the AEL offering? The AEL's one-year higher certificate offers students a qualification upon completion of the course. This offering puts students at an advantage compared to their peers. And why? Their peers might also be uncertain what to study after matric, and then decide upon doing a 3-year degree program, after which they might realize this is not what I really wanted to do. And then after 1 year of entering into a 3-year degree program, it is not for you, and then you have no qualification. Whereas with the AEL Higher Certificate in Conservation Ecology, you will have a solid qualification after 1 year, even if you are uncertain about what to do after matric. This year will give you the opportunity to pave your way, to obtain clarity about your future, and to put you in a much more confident position to enter the next stage of your life, whether it is further studies or whether it is entering the workplace. The composition of our curriculum also plays a meaningful role in our success. There are 2 modules focused on personal development and fostering self-knowledge, crucial for navigating the transitional period and conquering subsequent life stages. This focus prepares the next steps in your career path. It doesn't matter what you will be doing, whether you study or work after your higher certificate completion, it will really put you in a much better position to make that decision. The AEL boasts an exceptional student-to-staff ratio, around 12:1, with a higher proportion of academic and support staff per student compared to other institutions locally and even globally.
Next, let's have a look at our facilities. Here is a little video made by Suandri and Andrew.
Hallo julle, dis Suandri hierso. Ons wil net julle by Ael verwelkom. Ek's 'n student hierso. Ons gaan julle net vertel van die amazing studentelewe wat julle hierso by Ael kan verwag. Ons is hierso by 'n kamer. So, ons het 26 kamers. Ons het verskriklik baie lekker beddens. Ons het 'n lugverkoeler, bekend as 'n aircon, wat konstant aan is as gevolg van die bloedige Appington hierso by ons. Dan het ons ook ons lesenaars, soos julle kan sien, en dan ook 'n yskas waarin jy jou roomys kan wegsteek vir al die ander.
How's guys, I'm Andrew Albra. I'm one of the students here at AEL, and as everyone knows, at a place like this, one of the most important things is really good food. And as you can see here are wonderful who make awesome food. If you guys could smell through the camera, you'd smell how good this food is.
So julle, ek is hierso nou by die lesingsaal. Ons het nie net van nie, ons het ook klasse. Dis hierso waar ons ook eksamens skryf en ook soms van ons praktiese doen.
Thank you very much, Suandri and Andrew. So AEL is situated on the banks of the Orange River, set 27 kilometers east of Uppington in the Northern Cape. The 21-hectare campus has vast open spaces, beautiful patches of natural veld, and boasts extensive lawns with ample shade, as well as a 25-meter swimming pool. All students will be required to stay on campus and will make use of separate accommodation for males and females. Our accommodation come with built-in beds, desks and cupboards, and students also benefit from fridge, air conditioner and access to Wi-Fi. The ISIP campus has a rich heritage and youth development and is an ideal location for ecological studies because of its wonderful locality, making this a wonderful place to study conservation ecology. Our grounds also provide a safe environment to study, live and play, and also encourage a healthy balance between student life and academics. Our main facilities on campus include the hall, the kitchen, administrative buildings, a large shed, as well as staff housing. The main hall can be divided into 4 sections, the largest of which we use for a lecturing hall, and the other 3 are used as a gymnasium, a recreational area, and the dining area, respectively. Nearby, the kitchen is located, where our students receive 3 meals a day, and we accommodate any dietary requirements they may need. Over weekends, our students sometimes have social events and braais, which are quite the favourite on the calendar. And next to the kitchen, there is also a tuck shop for our students if they require any snacks. And this is also where they can make reservations to use the laundry facilities. As a regular academic institution, we have academic hours. However, we allow our students the freedom to come and go as they need, as long as it's not during academic hours. We have a simple sign-in and sign-out protocol and maintain a decent curfew to promote a safe and considerate living environment for all the students. We also have a weekly paid bus service for the convenience of students, and we also offer a complimentary transport service to students to transport hubs at the end of terms so that they can make their way home. These arrangements are made at the admin office. At AEL, we certainly have no shortage of outdoor activities our students can enjoy. This includes fishing, birding, watching the sunset, stargazing. We also have a student representative council that is in charge of planning regular activities and looks after the social side of campus life. Students will also be divided into houses and compete for a house trophy at the end of the year. This is to promote student inclusivity. All in all, AEL boasts an extraordinary year for young adults to learn and get to know themselves and acquire a qualification while doing so. Now we've come to the part of the presentation where we'd like to hear from some real life experiences of our alumni, and here are our two special guests. First will be Erin Bond. Thanks, Erin.
Hi, my name is Erin Bond. I am a 2019 alumni of AEL. I'm currently at Stellenbosch University working towards my Masters in Entomology. Entomology, like a lot of the other subjects, I found an interest for at AEL. It wasn't necessarily something I thought I was ever going to do. That's largely due to the staff there at AEL, a lot to do with Dr. Stradham's influence. He definitely helped me find a passion for it. But yeah, I just want to hop on here, speak a little bit about my experience there. It was a wonderful year for me in terms of figuring out what I wanted to do with my life, and like learning to do a little bit of time management, and money management was definitely not something that I was particularly good at coming out of high school. And yeah, it was also a lot of fun. It's not all hard, you do work hard, but there's a lot of fun things to do. There's lots of on-campus activities, and there's lots of field trips and stuff throughout the semester, or both semesters, that are really, really fun. And yeah, I just wanted to say, like, it's a wonderful experience in terms of networking. You meet a lot of really cool academics and a lot of really cool business people. And yeah, for me, it was a wonderful learning experience and a wonderful experience to make friends. A lot of the people that I was in class with at AEL, I'm still friends with and close friends with. And yeah, would do it again in a heartbeat.
Thank you, Erin. It's wonderful to hear what you've made of yourself, and it's extraordinary that AEL has had a part in your life journey. Next up will be Sumandi. Thank you, Sumandi.
Hello everyone, my name is Sumandi. I was a student at the AEL in 2021, and that was right after the COVID-19 pandemic. After I finished school in 2019, I didn't know what I wanted to do for a living. I didn't know what I wanted to study. I knew the options were too many, and I just varied from medicine to farming to accounting. I did not know. But what I did know was that I really love the bush. I love nature and farming and being outdoors. So I hopped on the internet, and then I came across AEL's website, and I applied and ended up going there in February of 2021. That was definitely one of the better decisions I made in life. I think it changed me so much. I ended up making so many lifelong friends, and I do appreciate the type of people I got to meet, because we all shared a mutual love for the environment and for nature and just being outdoors. So we all connected on a special way. I'm still in touch with so many of my friends from AEL. We go on yearly vacations to the Kruger Park, and some of my other friends I see on a weekly basis in Stellenbosch, because I'm studying here at the moment. So I'm doing agricultural economics at the University of Stellenbosch. After AEL, I realized that farming is my thing. I should go into that. But I also love managing and business So I ended up combining it, doing agricultural economics. I love the sustainable veld management module. I'm learning more about stocking rates, how to manage your veld, how to be sustainable in farming. That was something I really enjoyed. And then next to the academic knowledge that we gained, I do think that I definitely appreciate the tours most and the adventures we did. I think we all just became such a big family, and we loved the trips. It was like family holidays, and we got to learn so much about different places and different types of environments and different, just saw so many animals, different insects, different endangered species. We got to learn about them. We didn't only see them, we got to know them, if that makes sense. Anyway, and then I must say I enjoyed the project, the year project that we had to do for data collecting insects. I appreciate insects so much more now, and I do look different at everything. I look different at grass, different at trees. So I think AL definitely benefited me 100%. I love the people I met there, I love the things I learned there, and I definitely have a very special place for the Northern Cape in my heart after studying at AL. I do definitely recommend it, and you will not regret the decision.
Thank you very much, Simangi. That actually quite highlights something that we haven't gotten to throughout this webinar. Is the bonds that you form with fellow students and how impactful the year can be. It's wonderful hearing such a good story. Yes, and thank you very much for everyone's patience. It was wonderful having all of you here this evening. I want to remind you that you are welcome to pop some questions in the comment section. We will get to them after the webinar, and you will be replied via email. And again, thank you everyone for tuning in. That's all, and we hope you consider AEL as a potential opportunity in the future. Have a good evening.